Okay, let's see how to do this synthetic division. So you're given this x value that you start with on the outside, and then you're going to take every coefficient and write the coefficient on the first line. And a lot of times you'll see it written like this, and then all this is in table format. So this coefficient, -6, then -16, -6, and then 4. And now from here, you do your calculations. So you bring down the first term, and I'm trying to get something out of my way so I can change colors. And then each step, you're going to multiply this outside value by the term that was brought down. So -1 times -6 is +6. And so -16 plus 6 is -10. I'm going to do this again. -1 times -10. So that will be a +10. 10 minus 6 will be 4. And then -1 times this 4 will be -4. And we get our answer of 0. So we have no remainder. And now from here, we can actually write our answer that this is the, well, I don't really need the 0, but our answer based on our first term. Now remember, you changed the sign. So our answer is going to be x plus 1 instead of -1. And then we use these coefficients, -6, -10, and 4. And we start with the highest degree, 1 less. So meaning this is going to be squared, this is going to be x, and then this of course will not have a variable. So you always start with 1 degree less. Now from here, sometimes we even like to factor this even more. So let's see what I can look over here. It looks like I never like to have a negative on my first value here. So it looks like I could pull out a -2. I'm going to write it out here. So I am dividing every one of these factors by -2. That got ugly, didn't it? And so what I have left here then is negative and a negative, so a positive 3x squared, negative and a negative, so a plus 5x, and then a -2. And then finally, I look to see if this is something that I can factor. And I know the only way to get 3x squared is 3x and x. I know the only way to get 2 is 1 and 2. I just have to figure out which one goes where. Well, think about it. If you do 3 times 2, that gives me 6. And then you subtract 1. Okay, you can certainly FOIL this out to make sure you understand it. But I'm going to have 6x minus 1x, and that gives me my 5x. Remember, if the middle is positive, your highest value needs to be positive. And that's it for the complete factorization.